cage clearly had no bait, but this lobster intentionally crawled into the trap to be captured by humans. Soon, the lobster appeared at the seafood market. At this moment, a 5-star chef noticed the strong lobster and bought it for a high price. Back at his station, the chef personally began preparing the lobster for the guests' dinner. However, just as he was about to handle the lobster as usual, the bottom of the lobster began secreting white mucus. The chef curiously flipped over the lobster to examine it. He quickly wiped the mucus off his face with the towel and angrily ordered his staff to dispose of the lobster immediately. After the chef left, the staff handed the lobster to a new employee. The intern didn't know how to handle it, so he used a crusher to send the lobster down the drain. As a result, he was splashed with the white mucus. Then, satisfied, he saw the lobster flow into the drain and left. Soon, the chef began plating the food, but for some reason, his fingers started trembling uncontrollably. Thinking it was due to lack of rest, the chef decided to step out for some air. At that moment, he suddenly remembered the mysterious mucus inside the lobster. The chef immediately rushed to the hospital, but fainted on the way. Meanwhile, the assistant, who had wiped the cutting board with the mucus, also began experiencing the same symptoms. Although he was sent to the hospital, he still passed out. What was even more shocking was that the doctors couldn't find the source of the problem. The doctor collected the black substance that the patients had vomited, and upon examining it under a microscope, was horrified to find that the blood cells had been consumed by some kind of virus at a visibly fast rate. Later, the doctor learned that all the restaurant staff had fainted after coming into contact with the infected lobster. Desperate to know where the dead lobster had been thrown, the manager said it was thrown into the drain. At that moment, the doctor panicked, because after being crushed, the infected lobster would flow into the human water supply system. Sure enough, more and more patients arrived at the hospital for treatment. The city's population was close to 20 million. If everyone came into contact with the infected water, the consequences would be unimaginable.